We are back for a brand new season of the Port Vale Youth Academy Legends series here on FIFA 21. This is weird, I've not started a new season per se with this style of commentary yet, so it's a bit weird because I don't really know what to do. In any normal case with this commentary I would normally go through the squads like one by one, blah blah blah, but the squad's exactly the same. We've only made one signing in this season. And as we go through the squad now, you can see him on the screen there, number 20, Thibaut Openda, a centre-back. Just needed another backup centre-back that was better than Mamat Jabber. We've put plenty of players on the transfer list. I'll be going through those as the episode goes on because pretty much all of them are actually going to get sold. There is Thibaut Openda, 82 overall. I gave him a bit of a makeover as well. His hairstyle wasn't like that originally. For some reason in his mini face he's still got the Torino kit on, which is where I signed him from. I don't know why, but he has. But yeah, there's players back. James Sabuza is now our backup right back, and you may notice that some players have had their overalls brought up by quite a distance. At least like Tobias Versace, for example, who's gone up by 6. I have made adjustments to people's overalls who I feel deserve it. Like, for example, Tobias Versace was solid last season, but he was only 74 rated. I feel like he deserved a bit more of an upgrade. There's Vivian Moore. He spent the second half of last season on loan at Watford. He's now come back, and I think he deserves to be better than he was. Zubair Al-Rashidi, again, it's kind of just, I had the starting 11, and then all of the backup players were just not up to par. So that's why I've changed some of them. Faris Hissu's another one. He's also re-dyed his hair again, as you might say. Guled Dahoud as well has grown his hair a little bit and had it tied back, and also grown a beard as well. So a few players do look slightly different, but not too much. You may have noticed Jordan McGarvey as well at the top. He had curly hair. He's now I've made it so he's like tied it back, shall we say. So I haven't completely changed players' looks. I've just kind of evolved their looks, shall we say. These are the transfers we've made before the start of this episode. So there's Thibaut Openda, £46 million signing from Torino, a centre-back. That's great. Dwight Prince has been sold to Rosario Central for 1.65 million. And Mamat Jabber has been sold and he's gone to Feyenoord for £3.2 million. And a much bigger sale is that of Abdullah Douale to Osasuna for £30 million. Of course, he was the Djiboutian link-up with Guled Dahoud, but got sort of pushed out of the team by Nenad Mladenovic, and he didn't feel that great to use. So that's why I've let him go, and now someone like Vivian Moore will now take his place as sort of the backup to Mladenovic. I don't know how long this episode's going to be, by the way. There is not as many games as in a normal episode because I wanted to stop at a certain point, but our first game is up against West Brom, newly promoted West Brom I believe, at home. And of course, something I forgot to mention so far is we are donning the new kits. If you guys weren't aware, I did a poll on Twitter as to the new home and away kits, and both of the Kalamazoo kits won out. So this is the Kalamazoo home kit. You will see the away kit later on. Anyway, let's get into the game. And it's West Brom who have the upper hand from the start. 18th minute, Doyle passes it back to Raheem Harper. He plays the ball over the top for Benet. That's a brilliant ball. He flicks it over the defender, who is Barak, but his shot was poor. And now we could get our own back here. 24th minute, lovely bit of passing play. Bakinson to Dahoud, has a shot, it goes wide. And we're now on the front foot, as that was a very dangerous way to go in from Gillian, but Barak gets the tackle in, finds a pass, it's headed to Bakinson, he flicks it up, hits it on the volley, it goes wide. 42nd minute now, we have a throw in taken by Bakinson. Thomas Nicholas now on the ball, running into a bit of space, seeing if he can find a pass. He does find one to Guled Dahoud, and Guled Dahoud, the man who really struggled to score goals last season, has scored our first goal of the brand new season. It was a tight midfield battle for the lot of the game as we now move on to the 82nd minute, and West Brom seem to be growing back into the game again as the ball is played into the middle for Oxlade-Chamberlain, who gives it to Doyle. Oxlade-Chamberlain now looking for space to shoot. He does get the shot away, and Alvarez claws it behind for a corner. And the corner is whipped in by West Brom. Benet puts it into the box. Alvarez in no man's land there, and Semi Ajayi has headed in to equalise for West Brom. And it's a sorry end to our first game of the season, a season where we're hoping to challenge right at the top. Have a transfer offer for our right back Jonathan Lewis, who looks like he's heading off to Kasımpaşa in Turkey. And also one of the original free agents, Kasper Oksanen, he's heading off to Portugal, Moreirense, for £3.6 million. I mean, looking at that corner flag, you can tell where we are, can't you? We're at Molineux to play Wolves away. And once again, we're off to a slow start here as Wolves are on the attack in the 8th minute. It's Gomes on this left-hand side. He has a go from there and forces Alvarez into a save. Well, that half was boring. I forgot to mention, by the way, do you think the new away kit looks nice? I forgot to mention we were wearing it, but anyway, we've got a chance here with Mladenovic. He passed it to Bakinson, who's in loads of space. And how has that one stayed out then? But that one has also stayed out. Mladenovic tried to make up for it, and he's headed it wide. In the 80th minute, we have a corner which is going to be whipped in by Thomas Nicholas onto the head of Dexter Ford, and it's punched away by the goalkeeper Casteels. So we have another corner then, this time Fares Hissu to whip this one in, and it's Barak who's there. It comes back out to Hissu. Hissu outside to Vivian Moore. Moore to Henderson. This is surely good. Something is surely going to come of this eventually. It's Vivian Moore in the box. Not in the box, on the edge of the box. And his shot is once again saved by Casteels. So we have another corner then, and Hissu whips this one in as well. And who's there? It's Dexter Ford to give us a 1-0 lead. It looked very unlikely through this game, but we've managed to pull through and take the lead. But we don't want this game to end up in the same way as the West Brom game did, and Wolves are looking very dangerous here. It'll be the last kick of the game. It's Palacios in the box. Can he get the shot away? He's got past Brannan. It's Palacios. What a block from Charlie Gilliam, and that has just won us the game. Our first win this season. Barak Hafiz is leaving the club. He's heading off to Sepsi. I have no idea which country that club is from. I apologise. Jonas Frommelt, the midfielder from Liechtenstein, is heading off to Huracan. I think that's how you say that. And Filipino winger Christian Rosales is heading off to Hull City for just under £2 million. Sheffield United. We start off in the 10th minute with Barak and Power exchanging passes between each other, looking for some space on the right hand side. That's a brilliant backheel from Barak, and Power with a beautiful cross into the box where Thomas Nicholas is waiting to volley at home and give us the lead. 16th minute, and Mladenovic coming forward, and he's brought down close to the edge of the box, and you don't want to do that because Thomas Nicholas will be lurking. Thomas Nicholas standing over the free kick. He's looking to put it in the top corner, and he's done pretty much exactly that. His second goal of the game, our second goal of the game, 2-0 after 17 minutes. What a free kick from Thomas Nicholas. Now Sheffield United have a free kick of their own, and it's Adam Armstrong over it. Surely he's not going to shoot from there. He is, you know, but it's well held by Jeff Zirkzee, who we're giving a debut to. He performed pretty well against us last season. Now let's see how well he performs for us. But Sheffield United carry on coming forward. Armstrong's found some space, and it's 2-1. And Zirkzee didn't do a very good job of that one, I will admit. 51st minute, and Sheffield United coming forward again with Lowe. He's managed to get the better of Barak, but his cross is poor straight into the hands of Jeff Zirkzee. And he launches a ball downfield to Thomas Nicholas. Inch perfect pass out of his hands there from the goalkeeper Zirkzee, and Nicholas is now running wide. He wants that hat-trick but sees Nathan Bakinson in the middle, and just like that, Route 1 stuff, 3-1 to the Vale. But Sheffield United aren't done yet. Oh no, they're not. Lowe puts a ball in, and it's volleyed in by Mauro Icardi. That's a weird strike partnership, Mauro Icardi and Adam Armstrong. What? We are now going in search of that fourth goal if we can, as Ollie Henderson has a strike. It's punched away by David Raya in the Sheffield United goal. It finds its way out to Fares Hissu, but puts it inside for Versace. What is Thomas Nicholas doing there? He really wants that hat-trick, but unfortunately, he's not going to get it. But fortunately, we win anyway. Just thought I'd quickly show you the objectives that the board have set for us, and yeah, good one. We head to the place where we secured our top 4 spot last season, Brighton. And we're in the 11th minute going into the 12th minute now, and it's Mladenovic on the ball, unleashing one of his long shots, which is tipped over by Rui. And after that corner, it's a bit of a scramble in the box as Gilliam overhead kicks it. Mladenovic tries again, and oh my goodness me, imagine if that had gone in. 16th minute, and Philip Brannan plays the ball through to Thomas Nicholas, who is ahead of the defence. He Berber spins inside, gives it to Gulad Dahoud to Bakinson, and he rattles the post. But Brighton aren't here to just make up the numbers as Lamptey plays it inside to Pasalic, to Dela Cruz, to Brewster, to Dela Cruz. Unleashes a shot straight to Alvarez. And we've got Thomas Nicholas standing over another free kick here. He's looking to aim for that top left. Can he do it again? Not this time. But maybe he'll do it this time as he finds himself in acres of space running past the defence. Surely he's going to score this time. Nope, he hits it straight at the goalkeeper. And those chances missed could come back to bite us here as Lamptey is in acres of space on the right hand side. Why was Brannan so far central? The ball is put in and headed into the net by Eddie Nketiah. Wow, I can't believe it. After all the chances we've had, it's Brighton who've taken the lead. And there could be one final dose of pain here as Lamptey is on the ball on the edge of the box. Gets it inside to Jakob Moder, who has the strike. Alvarez at full stretch to save it. But there's nothing we can do to prevent us losing our first game of the season, unfortunately. Harley Woods is heading off to FC Lorient for £5.2 million. And as I look now, this episode's going to be of quite normal length, and this is the final game of, I think, only 5 in this episode. So we've had half the amount of games of a normal episode, and I've still managed to make it the same length. Go me! Anyway, we're playing Everton. And in the 6th minute, it's Everton who have the best start as Reis plays it through to Pedro Neto. His shot is straight to Alvarez, who punches it wide for a corner. And this is a sight we see all too often. Thomas Nicholas absolutely belting it down that left wing. He puts the cross in. It's Guled Dahoud who's in the middle, but his header just goes over the bar. And Everton looking dangerous again in the 23rd minute is Reis running into the box, passes it back. Gonçalves with the strike. It finds its way to Salcido, who gives it back to Reis, and Eddie Salcido's shot leaves Alvarez again at full stretch, but tipping it wide. And this is another angle of that save. It was a brilliant strike from Salcido. Alvarez saw it really well, and bang! Brilliant pair of hands. It's now our turn to come forward as Bakinson with a back heel to Mladenovic. He's tackled by Mbabu, and Dahoud takes on the shot. It was a poor one, really. Everton coming forward again, winks inside to Salcido. They're passing it around very nicely. Milinkovic-Savic to Pedro Neto. Salcido out wide. It's found its way to Mbabu, and that's why he's a right back. 10 minutes later, and Nathan Bakinson has made it past the defence here. Surely he's got to finish this one. Has the strike, leaves Magnon absolutely rooted to the spot, and gives us the 1-0 lead. Could the same thing be about to happen with Thomas Nicholas here? Nope. Could there be one last gasp chance for Everton though? They're playing it around the midfield. It's Harry Winks. Look out wide there. Ricardo is in absolute acres of space there. But instead, he takes on the shot himself and it's straight to Alvarez. Way! I also forgot to do a table update. So, next time?